January 2019, RadioBro Corporation became one of the first companies in Alabama to join the Microchip Global Design Program. For years, the RadioBro team has used Microchip to create innovative technologies like the Cyclone for Aerospace data acquisition system, but the company's experience with Microchip goes far beyond the hardware. To truly understand the history behind this exciting new partnership, you have to start in 2013 with the launch of a Minotaur 1 rocket. Aboard that rocket, ChargerSat, a nanosatellite developed, built, and tested by RadioBro co-founders Mark and Eric Becnel and their Space Hardware Club team. We sat down with Mark, now the president of RadioBro Corporation, and Dr. Dale Thomas, professor and eminent scholar in industrial and systems engineering and engineering management at the University of Alabama in Huntsville, and the current faculty advisor for the UAH Space Hardware Club, to talk about this incredible story and hear what RadioBro and UAH have in store for the future.
I'm Dale Thomas, and I'm a professor and eminent scholar of system engineering at UAH, and also director of the Alabama Space Grant Consortium, and also deputy director of the Propulsion Research Center.
I'm Mark Becnel, and I founded RadioBro with my brothers about 5 years ago, and so I serve as president of the company. When we started, there had already been some student movement of working through cool embedded systems that were meant to go into spaceflight. So I joined and started a team called CanSat, which is one of the competitive teams that happens almost every year now.
They do have one this year too.
Yep, and so back then I think it was the third year we had tried it. And we ended up getting, I believe, third or fourth place. It went really well. And then as soon as we concluded that 4-month adventure, we started the CubeSat program and got head over tails into Space Hardware Club. To be able to go to space is extremely special. And for the first time, under the leadership of some academic leaders, both at Cal Poly and in Kentucky, the notion of taking the very large lead bricks out of the side of rockets and letting students put small embedded systems to take their place came to life, and that became the CubeSat. It wasn't risky to the rocket, they could show that, and they were already going to fly the mass, so there wasn't any cost. And obviously there's an advantage for letting students try to do these types of smart systems, because that becomes the next generation of the workforce. Well, we happen to be early in on that world-changing maneuver, maybe tens of teams when we started. Now there's literally hundreds of teams that are commercial and hundreds of teams that are academic that are all delivering this type of small containerized spacecraft. So actually, when we started working with Atmel, which is now which was purchased by Microchip, there wasn't a student program. So we called them up, and they were extremely generous with us. And they identified very quickly that we're going to become the next generation of designers and buyers in the commercial industry. And so they actually spawned a student support sponsored process that allowed us to get some major discounts on the hardware. That means that instead of 5 people having the tools they need, we had 10 people that had the tools at the same cost. That became a lot more, that allowed us to develop our spacecraft we needed. By using the chipsets that we selected inside of our first product, I think I have one here. This includes a Microchip processor inside of it. We're able to ship 4 of these with human spaceflight quality for the price of one existing market, and that's in the amateur spacecraft world. When we go into the commercial spacecraft world, we're looking at the data acquisition systems. Well, we heavily lean on the processors provided by Microchip to perform that mission.
When you try something that is, the next level, if you will, and you actually pull it off, then everybody's saying, okay, we can actually do this level. We can build and fly a spacecraft. It's not just launching balloons. If all you've been doing up to a point is launching balloons, that's all that you may think you can do. Space Hardware Club all of a sudden realized, actually we can do more.
At RadioBro, we're here to innovate, create, and repeat. And by working with the university, we're able to get the talent that keeps bringing new ideas to the table. It brings students to the table that have accepted the challenge of developing our products or developing the student projects at the university. And that means that our company has a chance to take the processes we've generated as industry along with brand new, great ideas and solve commercial challenges.
Just like your own experience, you need that challenge. The students need to be pushed literally a little beyond your capabilities.
Oh, every day.
Yeah, exactly. And you both help us communicate to students those challenges as well as provide some of the opportunities. Like I said, you help us push the next wave of Becnel brothers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, look out.